I'm actually very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Ash said she was gonna do that. She did it.
We need a friend like Kai too. Oh wait, no, this is young creators.
All right, let's get to it. Nothing repetitive about God, man.
Nothing. I love my God. I lost myself, so I had to find me again.
Can I talk my shit again? I can't believe I'm back up in this motherfucker.
This is why it's important, if you're a photographer and you're not doing it for money, get with friends who's already comfortable modeling. All right, man. All right, man, what's up? We here at the location with
Ashley, Ash, whichever one.
That's it?
Oh, what is I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, let's start over.
All right, man, we here at the location.
Well, I actually don't have like an intro.
All right, man, we here at the location. We with
Ash. Hey guys.
We really just gonna have our talk and take pictures at the same time, you know? This is nothing new for us.
It's not.
We've took pictures before.
We've done this before.
So this is not gonna be as hard as I'm anticipating it to be because we're already friends, so conversation should be open and cool.
Yep.
Right. If you're watching this, make sure you hit the big red subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. See the results on Ashley's page, my page, wherever you find them.
This actually going up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, because you don't post, so we gonna see.
I post every week on Mondays, the almost dropouts.
To the college kids, no scholarships,
Oh, wait, no,
starting
it's
your
young creators.
semester.
All right, let's get to it. First picture on the Polaroid. I'm gonna get you like in the car door, one leg up, tight shit, tight shit, tight shit.
How like, that's cool?
Yeah. And you short as fuck too.
Damn, I can't see shit.
You see this, man? Photography is all about getting the angles. Sometimes you're gonna catch cramps, but you gotta be willing to take that for the team. All right, let's get to it.
Okay.
Now, the only thing is, I'm shooting Ash on an 85mm prime lens. That's the only lens I'm going with. One thing I learned about like creativity, sometimes you have to limit yourself to the resources and tools, so that way you can kind of like improve on certain aspects of your skill. You hot? Anybody tell you wear that hot ass hoodie? I'm lying, I told you where that.
I was about to say, mind you.
All right, first thing first, I want to get this infrastructure, you know what I'm saying? So if I could have you stand right here to start off, like right there.
Right here?
Yeah, like right there. Like right there. Yeah, like right there. Like right there.
But you said portrait, right?
Yeah, these portraits.
So what does that even mean?
You know what portraits mean?
Me.
Do I look crazy with my hat like this?
No, you might. Me, like a me close up. You know what? I'll just pose, right?
Okay. And then let me do my job type shit?
No.
So what you just posing? Yeah.
Type shit.
What makes you smile without even thinking about it? Like, what's something that just makes you smile?
I'm thinking about it. I don't even think about it. God for sure.
Ooh, that's a clean one.
You said that's a good one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, of course.
What about God makes you smile though?
What about what?
Like, what about God? Like, is it certain aspects of it, or is it just the thought?
Just like, you know, he has done a lot for me. Physically, mentally, always been there. You know, I feel like a lot of people always lean on friends to like comfort them, but knowing I have God, that's who I can lean on. And, you know, pull me out of a bad spot, situation, anything, always gonna be there.
Has there ever been times where you felt like confused? Has there ever been times where you felt like confused?
Confused?
Yeah.
And
like you wasn't so sure what God was trying to do with your life?
Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like it happens with everybody, especially on your walk with God. You get confused on certain things, not knowing if this is like coming from Him or like, you know, not knowing if this is part of your testimony, journey, walk with Him, you know, because you give up a lot.
You said what?
I say you give up a lot.
What, walking with God?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what are some things that you've given up while on your walk with like Christ?
Friendships. Giving up friendships. I've given up a lot of toxic, not toxic, but actually, Would I say toxic? Is that a word? Well, not the appropriate word to use. Let me think. Am I standing awkwardly? I feel like I'm standing awkwardly.
It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Sorry.
even don't even
No,
worry about the pictures. Like what we're doing is just talk.
Okay,
right?
just talk. Okay.
And I'm just gonna get you just talking.
Okay, but yeah. What have I? Okay, not toxic, but like unhealthy things. Like, well, right now I'm practicing Lent. So with Lent, you kind of give up something for God to prioritize Him more. I gave up alcohol until Easter. I gave up. What else did I give up? I didn't give up much. It's just certain things. Not like that. It's just like I'm reading the Bible every day, so that's one, like something to get closer to Him. So I'm doing that. It's my first year participating in Lent. We gotta start off small, but that's it for right now.
I feel you. I'm actually very proud of you, Ash,
I can't even hear you.
I'm actually very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank
come
you.
a long way from the first time I met you. I can say that.
Literally, like, you could tell just by, I don't know, I reflect on my old self a lot too. Like, that's not who I was. I'm very different now.
So like reflecting on your old self, right? Turn around for me. Yeah. Reflecting on your old self and knowing like how much you've changed and how far you've come. What do you like about yourself now? Like what are some things that you like about yourself?
I like how I carry myself. That's definitely one. I feel like before I walk around, I'm gonna say that I walk around with God now. So like I feel more confident in myself and what I can do. Like before I used to walk around low self-esteem, not really having any confidence, doubting myself. And I feel like once I figured out or found God, I'm more confident in myself and know I can do more with my life.
So you like that you walk around with God. That's something that you like about yourself.
What would you say? I have no idea what you just said.
I said you like that you walk around with God now.
Thank you. What'd you say?
Said why did they just beat as if we were like
They do that
shooting
when they
prom
see
pictures
people
or some shit?
shooting.
Okay, how would you describe your energy to someone who's never met you? What's going on?
How would I describe my energy to somebody that's never met me?
To someone who's never met you.
I would say very.
That's nice.
That's nice. I'll say.
That's beautiful.
I would say confident. I would say confident.
Confident.
I would say confident.
Were you always like that?
No. I feel like now I'm becoming more confident.
Yeah.
I feel like when he first met me, I don't know if you could tell, I was very introverted.
Nah, I
Like,
could
don't
tell.
know. Now
Like
I'm
you didn't have no self-esteem, like no confidence.
What the
I'm just playing.
fuck?
Bro, for those who don't know, I met Ash on Georgia State's campus, and should I get in the real rundown?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was doing this concept shoot. Come on, walk with us. I met Ash. I found her on Instagram because I was trying to put together a concept shoot in the library at Georgia State University. And a couple other people, like Jonah, I gotta stop talking in like that high-pitched voice. A couple other people like Jonah showed up, didn't show up. And I ended up meeting Ash again in person a couple of months later. And we've been
like
We've been tight, we've been cool, you know what I'm saying? So I wanna get you up against this brick wall. Ooh, wait a minute. You think you could fit in between the thing? You think she could fit in between the thing? In between the
I
pillars?
probably could. No bullshit.
Let's see. You're gonna need help getting up there, huh? You could.
Definitely. I don't know, I'm too thick. I might be too thick.
You hear this shit? She just said she's too thick.
Actually, I might just need a 1, 2, 3.
She might not be thick, but she sure is heavy.
They're calling me fat. Sit or stand?
Let's squat first. Squatting with the Timbs is always a
I think
cool
there's
look.
definitely like a spider web.
Damn, we should have like checked that.
We're fine.
We're cool.
I'm already up here.
Okay, have you ever felt like you had to force a smile? And what was going on during that time?
Definitely. Not to get a little too sentimental or like deep or nothing, but when my cousin passed away back in July, I feel like for the months following after that was definitely making a smile and just trying to get through each day, because that was my first like family death.
Yeah.
And that was just a very like low point in my life where I had to keep going even if I didn't want to, or like get through the days and stuff, trying to find myself again, because I'm not gonna lie, I was depressed. I was definitely depressed. And
I remember that.
I lost myself, so I had to find me again.
How would you describe that journey of like finding you?
How would I describe my journey finding me?
Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna say I can imagine because I've been through that, but like, you know, when you lose somebody who's dear to you, you kind of have to learn what life is like without them. So you do kind of hit like rock bottom. So what did you go through in the process of building yourself up again?
I would say, like, if I'm understanding the question correctly, I would say like I had to, like, whenever family events going on, I just had to, I don't know, like I would sit there thinking about like, you know, they need to be here and stuff, or like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, just trying to get used and comfortable with them not being around. Especially when big holidays come around, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. That was something I had to get used to. And I don't know.
How important were your friends at this time?
They were very important. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely, I can talk.
You said what? Yeah, we good.
Oh, okay. They were very important. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely but distanced myself from some people. I definitely distanced myself from some people during this time just because
Was it on purpose, or was it just like you were going through something and?
A little bit of both. Once I realized that that person wasn't there for me when I really needed them, that's when I knew I needed to like step back and just reevaluate who I want around. I did fall out like with one of my closest friends. I fell out with him over him not being there for me at a time that I needed him. And I guess the main reason he wasn't there for me was because he had a girlfriend, but I feel like that just wasn't a valid enough reason.
You say you had a girlfriend? Oh, wow.
And I just feel like if we've known each other for a minute, there's no reason for you to not try to be there for me, which really rubbed me the wrong way. And we don't talk now, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, but I definitely, once I went through that loss, I definitely distanced myself from a lot of people. Once I realized they weren't really there for me as much as I would be there for them, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
I feel like if it was the other way around, I would definitely try my hardest to be there and stuff, knowing that person is hurting really bad. But yeah, now I'm with the people, well, now I'm closer to the people that was there for me through that time, so.
That's big. I mean, I remember, cause not to toot my own horn, but I was there, you know?
You were there.
I was there. And I remember thinking to myself, like when you invited us to the function with your family, I was like, I don't know her family. So it's like, I don't know, like, it was weird for me because I'm like, I don't really know anybody that's gonna be here other than our friends. And I know like this is the time of like mourning. But at the end of the day, I thought about it and I was like, Ash invited me to be here. So she clearly wanted to be around, you know, love at this moment in time.
Yeah.
And that's what I prioritize, like, over my own feelings.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being there too. Like, that really helped me because, you know, I didn't see y'all after it happened, or like a little before it happened, I didn't see y'all. So it had been a while since I'd seen y'all. And I feel like
you distanced yourself, which is natural. Because like, you don't want to put anything else on anybody else. But it's like at the same time, you kind of expecting people to show up for you.
Yeah, to show up and be there. At least try, you know, even if I was pushing people away, I still expected a lot. And I definitely, like, he's my boyfriend now, but I definitely pushed him. I definitely pushed him.
Yo, what?
I definitely pushed him away at a time like that. We had a different view on like a certain situation when it came to the whole grieving process, which I guess caused us to really like break it off. But once we, you know, reevaluate the situation, talked it out again, you know, kind of, you know, you got to think like not everybody's gonna think the same way you do, you know, like not everybody, everybody grew up differently, you know. So
yeah. I'm pretty sure it wasn't like nothing malice.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Just like he didn't know how to.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to show you how you look though.
Quacking. Damn, I'm really talking. Oh, these are cute though.
Tip to all the photographers.
I look like I'm thinking. Okay, go ahead.
You are. You're having a real intimate conversation. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
This is
nice. Oh, that's just cute though. I like it.
We're gonna get you standing up. I know your knees hurt and shit.
Okay.
Stand. Hold on. Wait. Hold that.
Why? Okay. I'm gonna lean a little.
She know game, chat. She know game. This is why it's important. If you're a photographer and you're not doing it for money, get with friends who's already comfortable modeling. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, so that you won't have to do much. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just take the pictures. Like I just want to be behind the camera. I don't want to have the director. And she doing what she do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's Ash Cash for y'all, man. But oh shit. What helps you hold on to your joy when life gets hard? So like not to keep going back to your cousins, but you know, what was it that got you through that?
You know, this might be a little repetitive, but it was God. It was definitely God.
There's nothing repetitive about God, sweetheart.
Yeah, it's not. I just don't want to like, you know, keep, you know, but I feel like God definitely helped me through this time praying and going to church. I remember, I think that weekend or like that week he passed away. My friend Sydney, the photographer, you know, she invited me to church that Tuesday and it helped me. Like it really did. Like, well, actually, I'm lying. It didn't help. It did not help because
how come?
At that time I was mad at God. I was like, why would you take my cousin, you know? Yeah. I feel like everybody reaches that point when they lose somebody, like they get mad at God and question him as to why he did certain things. So my relationship with God was definitely rocky in the beginning, but then obviously I saw light at the end of the tunnel, which is why I was able to get through that, honestly, because if it wasn't for him, who knows where I would be? Who knows? I would probably still be depressed. But God is somebody I needed during that time, and it's somebody I leaned on. I cried every single night, literally every single night, and he definitely pulled me through that, without a doubt.
Yeah, nothing repetitive about God, man.
Nothing.
You know?
I love my guy. The biggest. The biggest.
Can I get a look down at the cam?
Please stop.
No, that was nice though. Look at Ash Cash, man. You know, Ash, I remember you telling me like, I want to get into modeling.
I know.
I really want to do this, Kai. I really want to do this. And I'm like, okay, Ash, you know, I think I got a lot of friends who tell me they want to do a lot of things.
And don't do
and it just never get done. But not even the fact that it never get done, I never see an effort for them like to step towards that goal that they set for themselves. And you know, you told me this freshman year, and in the freshman year. By the end of sophomore year, you were in what, 20 plus shoots? And it was like, wow, like Ash said she was gonna do that.
And I did it.
And she did it.
And I did it.
So what's that separating factor? Because I'm pretty sure you have friends too that be like, I want to do this, girl, I want to do that. And then it just never get done. How did you push yourself to do that? It's scary achieving your goals.
It is. I don't know. I feel like with that, I feel like I say a lot of things that I don't do. I'm not gonna lie. Like with YouTube, that was just a very inconsistent time. But with modeling, I just found joy in doing it. Like I met amazing people, people that were cheering. My circle is the best circle. You know, they were cheering me on, telling me to keep going. You know, you need supportive friends that are gonna tell you to keep going. And honestly, having you as a friend really kind of pushed me. I'm not gonna lie, cause you do it all, Mr. Do It All. Not gonna lie. So you definitely pushed me to like, which you know, you just need supportive friends, and we need a friend like Kai too. You need a friend like Kai.
You need a friend like Kai.
Makai Taylor.
All right, the whole government is crazy.
My bad.
These are nice. Bow. Oh, hold that. Hand on the chin. Yeah.
Like that? Was I looking up, or you just want me to?
Look down.
Oh, at you?
Yeah.
Or look down?
At what camera? Nice. All right, Brad. Only if we had a basketball, right?
Right? But we don't.
We don't.
Because we're fucking losers. Well, you are.
Well, you are, yeah. Oh, let's get in this field. You feel comfortable getting in the field, right?
Huh?
You feel comfortable getting in the field?
Yeah.
That door is open. I'll be sure to watch it. You good. You good.
Damn, I'm hungry. What I'm gonna eat? What I'm gonna eat today? What I'm gonna eat? What I'm gonna eat? What I'm gonna eat?
Was there ever a moment that challenged your ability to stay optimistic? And how did you navigate that? How'd you navigate that moment?
Optimistic. Oh, like, when you mean like, does it matter what aspect in life? Or like, I'm gonna use this example. Well, no, okay, well, can I like use like optimistic in love?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, cause, yeah, getting cheated on.
Oh, wow.
After, sorry to just throw that out there. Getting cheated on definitely like switches your whole perspective on everything, especially love. It was very hard. After getting cheated on, it was very hard to stay optimistic about finding love and finding the one person that, you know, won't, or, you know, just putting your trust in somebody again. I'm trying to like word this correctly without like shading nobody. You feel me? Like, but damn, I don't want to shade nobody, but
I mean,
getting cheated on really puts your perspective very differently, you know, like it really like, damn, I don't know how to word it. Like, it's in my head, but I don't know how I don't want it to come out wrong or nothing. You feel me?
don't think about it.
Don't think about it?
You're never wrong when you feel. Hell, I'll be spitting. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna spit in that nigga.
You say you will be spitting or you be spitting?
I'll be spitting.
Yeah. It's very hard to stay optimistic about love and knowing you'll find your person after going through a traumatic, toxic relationship.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like I found light. Was I kidding?
Bro, I don't tell nobody when I'm about to snap this Polaroid
I
picture.
definitely though found light at the end of the tunnel once again, because again with God, you know, you can't get revenge, none of that. You just gotta keep going, because there's this quote that I like. I forgot how it goes word for word, but the love like you give out is not wasted love. Like, it's just showing like that you can love, like you have an ability to love, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You have the ability to love, like, you know, like it wasn't wasted love. Like,
Don't look at it like somebody took advantage of it.
exactly, like don't look at it like that, like, because it was never that, you know. If somebody cheats on you, it has everything to do with them and not you. So I don't know, like now since I'm in a relationship and it's something healthy, I know there's love out there, you know, like, and we see love in your friends, family, all that. So it doesn't end, you know, at a stupid, toxic relationship that you didn't do nothing wrong, you know. It has everything to do with them, nothing to do with you. And yeah, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
Can I get you over here?
Oh.
I feel you though. I definitely feel you. I think I had to learn that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta.
Like, if you could get your heart broken and put yourself back together, or
By
God could
yourself.
put yourself back together.
Yeah, God, you're more than capable of loving again.
Ooh, hello.
And it's gonna be better. Definitely so much better. There's so much better out here.
But
And
you gotta allow that to
found
happen for you, though.
I found that. You, said
You
what?
found that?
I found
Ah,
it.
she found that, chat. Now I'm saying you gotta allow that to happen for you.
Now you do. You definitely have to go through a little bit of pain, trials and tribulations in order to find what you've been looking for. Something that's healthy, good for you, that will uplift you. And now I'm optimistic about love. I don't care, you know, like God forbid something happens in the situation I'm in now, but I've learned to just be optimistic about it, you know. It's not the end of the world, you know. Love is love. You can find it anywhere.
Love is love, twin.
Love is love. Love.
Let's move over here. I feel like we might have something to work with on the other side of the building. What you think?
We might have what?
We might have something to work with on the other side of the building.
Oh, okay.
Type shit. He burp. I'm keeping that in there.
That's fine. Girls burp.
Girls fart. Girls take shits.
No, girls burp. Girls just burp.
Girls don't fart?
No.
Type shit. Smile. Your smile is beautiful, Ash. It's always big. It's always contagious. You know what I'm saying? What have you learned about yourself through the process of keeping that smile?
What have I learned about myself? That I'm a very strong person. Right, you told me to say.
We're just walking.
I'm a very strong person. I'm not gonna lie. I can handle a lot more than I think that I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have been through a lot, like I said. So for me to keep going and keeping a smile on my face just shows my strength, and I can handle anything. I can handle anything. I can get through anything. Cause guess what?
What?
God got me.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
All right, let's get back in that sunlight, man. What they say, sun-kissed?
Yeah. Oh, these are cute. Episode. Ash keeping a smile.
Nah, for real though.
Nah, I like these though. These are cute. Oh, that one's cute.
I do like these.
Yeah. Those are nice. Those are nice. Those are nice.
Episode, Ash keeping a smile. I'm gonna name it that for real. Oh God. Ash keeping
So I
a
just
smile.
put you on?
Yeah. You
Hell
got that
yeah.
one. You got that one. Oh.
Oops.
We're gonna get you right here on this cinder block.
Mind you, I don't dance.
What's some music you turn on to make yourself happy? You got happy music that you listen to?
Worship music, definitely.
Okay. Definitely.
Definitely. That uplifts me.
This one right here.
Any case. Any case.
Worship music.
Yeah. I love me some worship music.
Anything else?
Little Baby.
Lil Baby. Lil Baby make you happy, twin?
I love Little Baby.
Old Lil Baby or new Lil Baby?
All Little Baby.
All Lil Baby?
All of it.
That's crazy.
What you mean that's crazy? You don't like New Baby?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really rocking with Lil Baby right now, bruh.
Damn. That's crazy.
Ooh. Ooh. You be snapping, I ain't gonna lie. Are there small things in your daily life that brings you joy consistently?
Small things in my life?
Yeah.
That bring me joy.
Yeah.
Keeping my room clean.
Keeping your bed made?
Keep my bed made. I feel like that makes my whole day, like being tidy.
That's so underrated.
It is like,
It's so
I feel like
underrated.
when my room is clean, I feel like my life is put together. Like, and reading the Bible, definitely. You know, just getting the word in, at least, even if it's for like 10 minutes, that helps. But I feel like those are the two main things, but especially the keeping my room clean, because when my room is clean, I feel like my life is complete. Like, I feel like I'm more motivated to do more in my life. Oh, and when my laundry is done too, not gonna lie.
When my room is clean, I just feel like I can start doing whatever I'm doing.
Exactly.
Like, until my room is clean, I don't think I can really do what
Like,
I
I
want
don't
to
like
do.
having shoes everywhere. I need everything tidy and perfect. And then I can do more in my life. Also my car, because my car gets dirty easily, especially when I have people in there. My car is dirty. But like right now, obviously it's gonna be dirty because of the pollen, and I'm not cleaning it until the pollen goes away. But like, I just feel like those, you know, those are, actually let me say 3 main things. Keep my car clean, room clean, and then reading the Bible. There you go. Clock it. Clock it.
So Ash, that was a nice shoot, you know what I'm saying? Really clean. But I got a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
I'll start off with this one. If your smile could say one thing to the world, what would it say? Not one word.
I was about to say, I don't think one word, phrase. Keep going. Literally.
That's what your smile would say?
Yeah.
Check out who? Oh.
Not actually my smile, if it could say one thing about me or just like in general. Like,
If it could just say one thing to the world. I like keep going though. Keep going sound pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say like keep going. Like, you know, like I feel like I've already expressed or talked about things I've been through, and for me to still have a smile on my face, even though it may not seem like big things to other people, like when I was talking about the cheating thing, maybe somebody's gonna think like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, like, you know, you can get past that, but you know, people deal with things differently. People have different feelings. I, for one, am very emotional person. So these things these things put me in a better situation now. So, and you know, I was down bad before, but guess what? I'm better now, smiling, bigger than ever, and just I'm a better version of myself. That's you know, that says a lot about me.
So what does keeping that smile mean to you now? You know, in comparison to what it meant to you a couple years ago.
That I made it. You know, obviously there's still more progressing I need to do, more growing and stuff, but I made it to where I am now. I'm in a better position. I'm much happier, healthier, and I'm closer to God too, so that's another thing.
For sure. If someone is watching this struggle, if someone watching this is struggling to smile today, what would you want them to hear from you? Like, what's something that, you know, it's kind of like what we do on the podcast when we be like, somebody clicked on this video, what's one thing they need to leave with type?
I say find God. Literally, find God, get closer to God, go to church, open your Bible. That's the only way you're gonna honestly find happiness in this life is through God. Because without God, there's nothing left, honestly. As crazy as that sounds, you know, a lot of people aren't religious. They're gonna probably think I'm crazy, but it's the only way you can really get through life. You can't keep living in sin, following the ways of the world, Gotta follow the ways of God in order to, especially see it, eternal life too.
That's what's up.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. I just said. I like what I said. Like that.
God definitely plays that part.
Clack it.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate you for coming. You know, taking pictures. Hopefully these pictures show, you know, the bright smile that you put on other people's faces. And yeah, you know.
Of course.
First of many episodes for this channel. You're the first person I'm doing this with though, so.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Period.
You know I wouldn't have wanted to do this with nobody else.
Aww.
The first time at least. You know what I'm saying? Other than Ash Cash.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.